Mr. Rust.
Maggie's upside
Maggie. Maggie always films her Nathan looks like he's in the Midwest or something.
Oh, what a nightmare that would be.
Really? We apologize to viewers in the Midwest.
C'est moi.
But you've got your own problems. Denise has joined. Good. Maggie, have you got yellow sweatpants on? You got yellow trousers, Maggie? That looks cool. Stand up, Maggie. You look cool. Stand up, Maggie. Stand up, you look cool. Stand up. Show us your yellow legs. Oh, they're cool. Non-boring. Fabulous. I do like them. One of Sig's favourite colours is mustard. She says it works with her palette. I think that's a bit slappable for a child of that age to have said to her palette, but she's not wrong. Yeah. She pulled quite a late one for Father's Day. I'll pop it in the group. She pulled up about 6 o'clock and was like, I know you hate me, but I love you. Happy Father's Day. I was like, I was like, I wouldn't care, but you're up at 6 a.m. So, you know, good. Off you go. Did we press record? Yes, we did. Stuart, it's important to tell those we love that we love them, especially Father's Day. It's important to tell those we love that we love them, especially Father's Day.
Oh, man, I'm already on mic. Good.
It's important to tell those we love that we love them, especially Father's Day.
C'est important qu'on dise qui.
Right. In the sentence, it's important to tell those we love that we love them. We know what we're telling them. What are we telling them?
We love them.
That we love them. So it's important to tell those we love. Are the those we love, is that direct or indirect?
That's indirect.
So c'est important, il est important de dire à. How am I going to say those we love?
Ce qui on aime.
Ce que. Stand still. You're confusing your C words. So. Thank you. Let's be very clear, people. Ce, C-E, set, C-E-T-T-E, C-E-S, C-E-T. Ceci, ça. Ceci, cela, ça. Celui, celle, ce, celle, which would normally be accompanied by another word, are demonstratives and demonstrative adjectives and demonstrative pronouns, as opposed to when you use. So in other words, they are either referencing the noun or joining it. So Maggie says, Luke, I love this colour. It's a lovely colour for me. J'adore cette couleur. And I said, yes, the one you wore last week, Maggie, you look very pretty. Celle que tu as portée. Yeah, so it's like that's referencing a noun there. I like what Maggie is wearing in a rather blunt way with no specific mental concept of a noun. I mean, okay, fine, what Maggie's wearing is still in my head just as much. It's just as much in my head, but I'm not grammatically referencing a noun there. I'm referencing the whole package. So that's the difference. So, you know, those we love is referencing a noun. So that's ce, C-E-U-X con M. Yeah. But when you start, and then the final thing, this is quite advanced. If you are using a demonstrative pronoun to grab a noun, so you're saying this boy, ce garçon, or celui. Having now established this boy, and he could either be the subject or the object of your sentence, you might now wish to use a relative pronoun to link this boy to some verbal activity. And that could be qui or que. So, for example, it could be the boy I love, le garçon que j'aime, the boy who loves me, le garçon qui m'aime. Likewise, celui could do the verb or have the verb done to it. Which boy? The one that loves me. Celui qui m'aime or celui que j'aime. You guys know this. That is using heavily C and Q. And the fucking minute you start using C and Q, your brains all want to use ce que, ce qui. And it's a different entity. That is CE space QUE into the next bit. CE space QUI. All right. So do you see why commonly in the mouth people confuse that stuff? Don't get it confused. So Stuart said to me, it's important to tell those we love that we love them. Off you go.
C'est important de dire ce
No,
qu'on...
de dire to tell them. Just say for me, I'm going to tell Luke. Just say, I'm going to tell Luke. Je vais
dire à Luc.
Lovely.
Dire à Luc.
That's it. Indirect. Okay. So now say, I'm going to tell those we love. Je vais dire
Je vais dire à ce qu'on aime.
Lovely. That we love them.
Qu'on
les aime.
Qu'on les aime.
Les aime. Qu'on les aime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Ça fait, c'est important. Il est just for the il est important de dire à ceux qu'on aime qu'on les aime. Il est important de dire à ceux qu'on aime qu'on les aime.
Il est important de dire
de dire
ce qu'on aime qu'on les aime.
Good. Lovely. Especially Father's Day. That was the last bit. What's especially Father's Day? Because I'm not a mother. Surtout
dans
la fête des pères.
La fête des pères. Okay,
That's it. Okay. Lovely. Colin, normally she tends to get up. Vocab, I'm not using this now, but I've now got that sunrise, sunset song in my head, like you know what I mean, Stuart. Coucher du soleil, is sunset. Lever du soleil, is like yeah, but no. Normally she tends to get up at 5:30, which is too early. Normally she tends to get up at 5:30, which is too early. Off you go.
Normalement, elle a tendance à réveiller à 5 heures.
Nice voice, nice joined words. Réveiller is a reflexive verb, and I don't want wake. Actually, I suppose interpretively, what's get up as opposed to. So I mean get up as in move a hiney out of bed. Okay, so normally she tends to get up rather than wake up. So normally she tends to wake up at 5:30. We lost half an hour.
Elle a tendance.
Normalement, elle a tendance. I was gorgeous. Get up. What's the verb to get up? Se
lever.
I do believe you made a hideous pronunciation error that I've been over many thousands of times. What is the word to get up? Se
lever.
That's right. Je me lève with a graph, top left to bottom right. Yeah, okay. So elle a tendance à se lever à 5h30. And again?
Elle a tendance à se lever à 5h30.
So what?
What's
the bloody pronunciation of this verb?
À lever. À se lever à 5h30.
Good. Save me, she gets up. Change it. It's going to change the pronunciation. She gets up at 5:30.
Elle se lève à 5h30.
Good. She spends an hour with her dogs every morning. It's part of her stuff she does. It's fabulous. She trains them. She literally trained a dog to pee in a toilet seat. I mean, the girl could change the world. She does. She makes really serious money from neighbours and friends of her mother who say, I can't do anything with that pooch. And they'll be like, give it sick. She's fucking brilliant with dogs. She doesn't want to work with dogs. She wants to be a doctor, but she's brilliant with them. She's absolutely brilliant. She's also got this skill that she reads babies. It's really freaky. She'll be like, that baby wants that. that baby wants this. She's really good. She wants to be a neonatal surgeon, but she's like, she reads babies. She can tell what the baby's thinking. She's like, I know, I completely agree with you. Like, not even in a funny way. It's really freaky. It's the weirdest thing in the world. She knows what babies are saying. She can also tell you if a baby's thick or not. She literally walks past a baby and be like, empty. Do you know what I mean? Or literally at birth, she'll look at it at birth and be like, oh, please. You know, rather than this one's got a brain on it. I mean, really, she's cool like that. Good, Maggie. It's a bit mean, but she tells me if a baby is stupid or not. It's a bit mean, but she tells me if a baby is stupid or not.
C'est un peu méchant, mais elle peut me dire si un baby est stupide ou pas.
Good. Back you go again. She used to do it with people I knew in photographs, including people you know. She used to do it with people I knew in photographs, including people you know.
Elle faisait avec les photos que...
She used to do it with people I knew in photographs, including people you know.
Elle faisait avec les gens que je connais.
I used to know, je connais.
Je connaissais on
dans les photos.
Dans les photos, c'est inclus les gens que je connais.
Il inclut les gens que tu connais. Yeah.
On inclut les gens.
Lovely. She's got this weird habit of looking at a photograph in couples and saying which one loves the other person more. She's so fucked up. She's always right, though. She's always right. And anybody that's ever betrayed me and done something cray-cray, she's always called it. It's so annoying. And I've gotten really defensive and said, it is not for you as an infant who is not even 10 to tell me about adult lovely friends. And they've always gone and stabbed me in the fucking back. And she's beyond smug. Nathan to say to me, she's always warned me if she thinks somebody's going to betray me. And she's always right. Off you go. We can't hear you, Nathan. That's it. Oh, that's it. Ah.
Okay, now good.
Yeah, good. That's
It's something weird. Elle m'a toujours prévenu si quelqu'un va me trahir et elle a toujours raison.
Good. Oh, go again.
Elle m'a toujours prévenu si quelqu'un va me trahir et elle a toujours raison.
Trahir. Lovely. Trahir.
Trahir.
Lovely. Trahison is treason. Okay. The only thing I don't like is when she starts talking about people's appearances, having spent too much time in LA. The only thing I don't like is when she starts talking about people's appearances, having spent too much time in LA.
La seule chose que je n'aime pas est quand elle commence à parler des apparences des gens ayant passé trop de temps en Los Angeles.
Why on? That was lovely
I
word.
don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Le seul truc ou la seule chose que j'aime pas, c'est quand elle commence à parler des apparences des gens ayant habité à Los Angeles, ou ayant vécu à Los Angeles. Okay.
La seule chose que je n'aime pas, c'est quand elle commence à parler des apparences. Quand elle. La seule chose que j'aime pas est quand elle commence à parler des apparences des gens ayant passé.
Go again. I know it's frightening. Just jump into it, leap into it, speak quickly, and put stresses where stresses need to go. Don't think about the words. Think about your thoughts. Be that. Imagine it was somebody some bitch from LA that's always talking about people needing like Botox and shit. Right. Stuart's always on at me to get a lower facelift. So basically, think about that. Think about the idea. Off you go.
La seule chose que j'aime pas est quand elle commence à parler des apparences des gens ayant passé trop de temps à Los Angeles.
Good. Aeon, not Aeon, but apart from that was
Aeon.
lovely. Also, people, would you agree that twang-wise it's a little bit more available for our ears? Would you notice? Did you see it's a little bit more available for our ears? Lovely. Good. Like she did, like she's looking at a friend of mine who's in her 60s, beautiful woman, lovely cheekbones. And she said, oh, she's really lovely looking. And she said, oh, she just needs just a smidge of filler. And I went, no, she fucking doesn't. She's a beautiful woman. And that's what women look like, rather than the freaking Kardashians and lot that you see driving around, you know, and all this business. Good. Lovely. Denise, so say for me, I told her that she was wrong and that it's yeah, I told her it's wrong and that she shouldn't say this kind of thing. I told her that it's wrong and that she shouldn't say this kind of thing.
Je lui ai dit que c'était mauvaise et elle ne doit pas le dire.
She shouldn't.
Elle ne devrait pas le dire.
She shouldn't say this kind of thing.
Elle ne devrait pas dire ce genre de choses.
Good. Change it up a bit for me. Say, I told her it was out of question that a child of her age say this kind of thing. I told her it's out of question that a child of her age said this kind of thing.
Je lui ai dit que c'était hors de question qu'une enfant de son âge dise ce genre de choses.
These, lovely.
Ce genre de choses.
Did you say these or did you say these, and I interpreted it as a subjunctive?
No, I said these.
Good. Okay. Good. So these, because it's out of question. That lovely.
No,
lovely.
I said it incorrectly.
That's oh yeah, no, I know. You said these, yeah, rather than these. Yeah. No, I heard you, but as in like, yeah. But it just passed off as the correct answer. So well, yeah. Il est hors de question qu'un enfant de son âge dise ce genre de choses. Lovely. Denise, do me another one. I've got some steak in the fridge. I absolutely need to use it this evening. I've got some steak in the fridge. I absolutely need to use it this evening.
J'ai du beefsteak dans le frigo et je dois vraiment l'utiliser ce soir.
Just do the second bit. Je dois. I have to absolutely use it this evening. Je dois.
Je dois vraiment l'utiliser ce soir.
Je dois absolument l'utiliser. Je dois absolument l'utiliser.
Je dois absolument l'utiliser.
Give me a bit more tongue. Je dois absolument l'utiliser. L'utiliser.
Je dois absolument l'utiliser.
Lovely. Push that forward because especially when you've got a he. So say for me, Denise, say he has. Il a.
Il a.
Now push me more the tongue. Il a.
Il a.
Love. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Good. Lovely. Good. Just the turning on of that tongue excessively to make the point has woken my Welsh brain up. I can't even tell you, like, oh dear. Sluffagueth. Library. A language in which you are bathed in the saliva of the person you're speaking to. Lovely. Yeah, back to the top. Stuart, what have I done? I was having an anecdote about stuff I've been doing to say. I haven't now finished the garden. I'm fucking. Oh yeah. I'm excited because my shed will arrive Thursday. That's how tragic I am. I'm excited because my shed will arrive Thursday. You're on mic, Stuart.
Je suis enthousiaste parce que on
Try shed.
Maison des plantes. I don't know what the hell is shed.
All right. How do you say the little building in wood in my garden?
Le petit bâtiment dans ma jardin.
Yeah, you see, so you know, lovely, right? I'm just checking which is the first choice, but I don't quite believe it. I don't quite stand by a lot of these. Right. So, a couple of things, and the one I would go with is not even on this list. Any teacher that tells you that excité is sexual is wrong. That's not strictly true. Tout prof qui te dit effectivement que excité n'est pas correct, c'est pas strictement la vérité. You can use excité. It's better to use it with tout excité. So, oh, regarde, il est tout excité. On va partir en vacances, les enfants sont tout excités. Are any of us from the South? No. So sexualized children are not sexually excited, but you can still say to a child, hey, calme-toi, ne t'excite pas. Don't be silly, calm down, okay? Excité can be emotionally turned on, like, I don't mean like someone's good looking in the mind. I mean as in like wound up, okay? Excité on its own, yes, I must admit, if it doesn't automatically always mean it, it does also sometimes have quite a strong double entendre with, somebody being like priapically erect and ready, So to be honest with you, to avoid this, we say tout excité, oh, il est tout excité, or enthousiaste. But to be honest with you, just try and use j'ai hâte for some shit. So I'm really excited. Alors moi, j'ai hâte. You don't even need to say j'ai hâte de voir whatever mon abri de jardin, cabane. Like, just say j'ai hâte. J'ai hâte is absolutely fine. J'ai hâte is completely fine. Okay, so I'm really excited. Oh, j'ai trop hâte. Oh, j'ai trop hâte parce que whatever mon you can either say my garden shelter, mon abri de jardin, or mon cabane arrivera, will arrive jeudi. All right. Do you mean another one, Stuart? The first guy tried to swindle me, fleece me. Do any of us know this verb? It starts with an A. The first guy tried to swindle me, fleece me.
Okay. Le premier.
Why is he now a woman? Make him a man. Le premier.
Le premier mec. Essayer de me.
No. Stand still. Don't move. Don't move left. Don't move right. Don't move up. Don't move down. Use a phrasal verb that I've worked very hard to get into, you lot. And you've commented on the fact that we don't tend to use in American English take the piss in the same way. But can you say he tried to take the piss? And obviously with said verb, you need a target, and he's taking the piss out of me. So how do you say he tried to take the piss?
Essayer de me faire chier.
That's his try. You lot all put all phrasal verbs together. He tried to take the piss, the one involving foutre.
De me faire foutre de ma gueule. De foutre de ma gueule.
No. De se
foutre de ma gueule.
That's it. It's an ABC verb of sorts. Yeah. Se foutre, preposition de. All right. So, il a essayé de se foutre de ma gueule. Okay. Lovely. Or arnaquer. Quelle arnaque. What a swindle. Yeah. Quelle arnaque. Yeah. What a rip-off. Quelle arnaque. Arnaquer or arnaque.
Arnaque.
Yeah.
Arnaque.
Some people always think this doesn't sound French. They're like, it's like a harder consonant, but A-R-N-A got me thinking that. A-Q-U-E-R. Arnaquer. Quelle arnaque. Yeah. Yeah. Quelle arnaque. Yeah. Tu vas te faire arnaquer. You're going to get swindled. Yeah. Okay. You're going to get ripped off. Yeah. Arnaquer. Good. Lovely. Stuart's like, not on my watch. Nobody takes advantage of it. Good. Colin. Luke, it's a useful word, I imagine, for those who live in New York. Luke, it's a useful word, I imagine, for those who live in New York.
Luke, c'est un mot utile pour les gens qui habitent à New York.
I'm adoring your voice, but let's not forget things we have done. It's a useful word. Word is masculine. For those who live in New York. We spoke about those today.
Pour ceux qui habitent à New York.
Gorgeous. Go again, but the voice is sounding absolutely fab, Colin. Absolutely first class. Well done.
Pour ceux qui habitent à New
No,
York.
the whole thing again, you lazy little bleeder.
Oui, c'est une mot utile pour ceux qui habitent à New York.
Excuse me. Why must I always give you corrections twice? Think how quick this process would be if you listened. What gender did I just tell you word was? Masculine, masculine
oui.
word. Up you go.
Ce mot, ce mot
It's a useful word. It's a useful word.
C'est un mot.
That's it. Listen to Lukey. When someone's voice comes together is normally when their grammar goes up and when their vocab goes up. This happened to Maggie. Maggie's grammar shot up absolutely overnight when she started doing a bit more hot and linking. I told her it would happen, and a couple of 3 weeks later, there's such a difference. When you approach a noun, not all the time, but most of the time, you're approaching it from the following places. Mon. I don't know there's a nasal, but mon is a lower sound. Ma is an upper sound. Le, la, un, une. So you basically got high vibration word, low vibration word. So that's how we kind of know genders. We know the vowel journey. Un homme, une femme, coming down, going up. Yeah. So focus on that before your noun, and it will really help you with genders. Like really, all right. Obviously, there are some which are motherfuckers, like le tour, la tour. Yeah, la tour, the Eiffel Tower, le tour. Le Tour de France, for example. All right, good, Maggie. Don't worry. In 15 years, they're probably going to try to get rid of gender. The wokerati will have their way. So don't worry. In 15 years, they're probably going to try to get rid of gender.
T'inquiète pas, Luc, dans 15 ans, il va probablement...
They.
Pardon
me interrupting you. Have any of you ever listened to Flo's class? Flo is lovely. English girl, lives in Paris, French husband. Guillaume, nice, 2 kids. Has a few health problems. It's a shame. She's a lovely girl. She's got great French. The one thing Flo cannot get right, and I've tried so hard, all I'm going to do now is just batter her with a stick. She says ils for they all the time. All the time she says ils. It's her one weakness. So she's rare, that is rare, but it's so common to say il a rather than ils ont, because your muscle memories take over. Be very careful with this. It's a very shitty mistake. Okay, be careful. You're using a plural il. There's a plural il. All right. Yeah, go again.
T'inquiète pas, Luc, dans 15 ans, ils vont se débarrasser
du genre.
Des
genres, of gender or of genders. Lovely. Se débarrasser was nicely pronounced. Débarrasser. Se débarrasser, not débarrasser. That was nicely pronounced. Good. It's like I told you in your class a couple of weeks ago. It's like choose on the E. You need to choose on the E. Lovely. Maggie, do me another one. I'm going to start cooking. Have I literally just got steak and do I have any broccoli in the fridge? I'm going to start cooking because I'm hungry. I'm going to start. Do you know I did that for that month? I think you know from the classes. I did that carnival thing for a month. I felt fucking grand on it, but I couldn't live like that. But I felt really decent on it. Not like pre-Cipro, but really, really decent. Yeah. So for me, I'm going to start cooking because I'm hungry.
Je vais commencer à cuisiner parce que j'ai faim.
Yeah, je vais commencer à cuisiner parce que j'ai faim. Maggie says to me, following what happened yesterday, I have an interesting story to tell you. Following what happened yesterday, I have an interesting story to tell you.
Suite à ce qui s'est passé hier.
Keep going.
J'ai une histoire très intéressante à te dire.
Très intéressante.
Très intéressante.
Good. So, suite à was your first victory because it's following and then a noun. Ce qui s'est passé, because in the sentence ce qui s'est passé, there are no subjects. Ce qui s'est passé. Someone's frying. That's annoying because that'll be loud. What's Mo making? What are you making, Mo? It smells nice. It sounds nice. What are you making? What are you making? Oh, rice.
Yeah.
I was expecting something more indulgent. I thought it was going to be something greasier or whatever. You know. Good. What have I got? I have some rice. I have some steak. I have some broccoli. Oh, I do have what I need. Good. Good. I'll wait for Mo to finish. I'll eat a bit of yogurt first. No, do you know what? I'm going to go get some fucking berries. I haven't had enough vitamin C today. Well, let's go and get some berries, and then I'll cook my meat when we get back. So, Denise has said to me, Luke, it's a good idea. We all need antioxidants to fight against cancer. Luke, it's a good idea. We all need antioxidants to fight against cancer. It's a good idea.
C'est une bonne idée
Good, nice accent. We all need antioxidants to fight against cancer.
de l'antioxydant parce que c'est bon pour notre santé.
Good. Can we say we all need antioxidants to fight against cancer, which is what we need? We all need. Yes.
Il nous faut de...
We all need. Il nous faut tous. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Il nous faut tous de l'antioxydant.
Antioxidants are plural. Are we talking across the board, or are we talking about all antioxidants?
All antioxidants.
So il nous faut les antioxydants. Yeah. Yeah, then that would work both ways. It could be like we need antioxidants in our meal today. Il nous faut des antioxydants, or il nous faut les antioxydants generally. Good. So il nous faut les antioxydants to fight against cancer. Pour combattre
le cancre.
That's Italian. Le cancer.
Le cancer.
Yeah. Archaically, yeah, but just le cancer.
Okay.
Il nous faut tous les antioxydants. Il nous faut tous des antioxydants. On this occasion, il faut tous des antioxydants pour combattre le cancer. Put your face like this. Il nous faut tous des antioxydants pour combattre le cancer. Go.
Il nous faut tous des oxydations pour combattre le cancer.
Good. Do me another one, Denise. What story was I going to tell from yesterday? Oh my God, I met the nicest couple. And I really did meet the nicest couple. And we had such a nice conversation. So say for me, Denise, there are beautiful gardens hidden behind a building. I'm talking for those who... No, I'm not going to tell the internet because I don't need to be fucking full of people. Anybody ever come over, I'll quite happily take you. There are beautiful gardens hidden behind a house near me. There are beautiful gardens. I'm listening to you, Denise. There are beautiful gardens hidden behind a house near me.
Il y a de beaux jardins.
Well done.
Derrière un jardin près de moi.
Lovely. Well done on de beaux jardins. Well done on de beaux jardins. Lovely. I'm just sending this. Save the photos. Stick it in the group. Monday. Yeah, it's like a sort of old-fashioned Italianate style pergola thing. It's very, very nice. Good. Well done, by the way, on de beaux jardins, Denise. Yeah, because it's plural gardens and a preceding plural adjective. Lovely. Asian in British English tends to refer to India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, these kind of countries, as opposed to Asian from Asia, as in Chinese, Japanese, Korean, yada, yada, whatever. So when I say there was an Asian couple, I mean an Indian couple. But equally, we wouldn't say Indian because they could well be Pakistani, they could well be something else. And it's obviously a bit tender with India and Pakistan. But when I say Asian, in French, I would translate it as Indien, which is terribly culturally reductive. But that's what we'd say in France. Indien. If you saw somebody who you looked at and thought, you know, and your average French person would be no way near as aware of like India versus Pakistan versus Bangladesh versus all of this stuff as a Brit would, for obvious historical reasons. Yeah. So say for me, there were an Indian couple who were celebrating because they were engaged. There was an Indian couple who was celebrating because they were engaged.
Il y avait un couple indien qui célébrait parce qu'ils étaient...
Qui faisait la fête. Qui faisait la fête. Yeah,
qui faisait la fête parce qu'ils étaient engagés.
Fiancés.
Fiancés.
Fiancés. Yeah, okay. Ils étaient de nouveau fiancés. Okay. Lovely. They were trying to take a photograph, and I said, you can't have your elbow, you can't have your shoulder in this photograph. So they were trying to take a photograph, and I said, you can't have your shoulder in this photograph. Denise.
Il essaie de prendre une photo, mais je leur ai dit que vous ne pouvez pas.
Remember my rule when quoting. Is it direct or indirect? Je leur ai dit, vous ne pouvez pas avoir. No, fine, direct. Or okay. Je leur ai dit, qu'on ne pouvait pas avoir, that one couldn't have. Decide whether you're going to literally say, these are the words I'm saying. It's very nice Skype. These are the words I'm saying. Yeah, these are the words I'm saying, or not. So je leur ai dit que c'était ridicule d'avoir l'épaule dans la photo. Just say that. Je leur ai dit que c'était ridicule d'avoir l'épaule dans la photo.
Je leur ai dit que c'est ridicule d'avoir des épaules dans une photo.
Good. Maggie. So, did I miss Nathan out? Nathan, have I missed you out? Nathan, your microphone is off.
Oh, so annoying. Yes.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, because Nathan and Maggie, I'm just going down the page. I do apologize. Nathan, I said to them, do you want me to take one? Because otherwise, for the rest of your life, you'll have this weird expression. I said, do you want me to take one? Because otherwise, for the rest of your life, you'll have this expression. Like, he'd done the ring thing. You'd just seen this. Everybody had clapped. I said, do you want me to take one? Because otherwise, for the rest of your life, you're going to have this expression.
Je leur ai dit, vous voulez que je prise une photo de vous parce que sinon on va.
Background noise. There's a tiny bit of background noise, so I want to hear some normal stuff. Up again. I want to hear some normal stuff. Up again. I should be able to hear you.
Je leur ai dit, voulez-vous que j'en prise une parce que sinon vous aurez des regrets.
Please report to the nearest airport and return to France. What is the fucking subjunctive of the verb to take? Luke wants me to take the plane.
Luke veut que je prenne l'avion.
It would be, not please. Off you go.
Yeah.
Do you want me to take a photograph? Do you want me to take a photograph? Go.
Est-ce que voulez-vous que j'en prise? Vous voulez que j'en prenne une photo de vous?
Do you want me to take one? Yeah, lovely. Because you wouldn't say je voulais que
j'en prenne une.
Vous voulez que j'en prenne une? Fine. Vous voulez que je prenne une photo? Ou vous voulez que je vous prenne en photo? Lovely. Nathan, she was really grateful.
Elle était très reconnaissante.
And he said, it was really moving. I'm always ugly in photographs. Such a nice looking kid. She was really grateful and he said, I'm always really ugly in photos.
Elle était très reconnaissante et il a dit, je suis toujours laid dans les photos.
Good. I said, don't be ridiculous, you're a good-looking guy. I said, don't be ridiculous, you're a good-looking guy.
Je lui ai dit, sois pas ridicule, t'es un bon mec.
Or sois pas bête. Sois pas bête.
Sois pas bête.
Yeah, you're a good-looking guy.
Sois pas bête, t'es un bon mec.
Lovely, lovely. Or beau gosse. If it's young, beau gosse. Okay.
Beau gosse.
Lovely. Maggie. When I tried to take a photograph, she was super relaxed. And you don't need to know this, but se froncir les sourcils, like what do you call this in English? Se froncir les sourcils. To knit your eyebrows together. What do you call when you sort of like, you know, or you know, like yeah. Just say for me, when I started taking the photograph, she looked super relaxed, and he looked really tense. When I started taking the photo, I mean, I knew I should have put my dick back in first. Really, you know, it's probably a better idea. But yeah, to say for me, you know, when I started taking the photograph, she looked really relaxed and he looked really tense.
Quand je commençais à prendre la photo,
there's a bit of noise by the road. I can't hear a fucking word you're saying or understand a damn thing. Go again.
Quand j'ai pris
better in place. Don't stammer. Don't pause. Slide from the communicated vowel you wish to give my ears to the next communicated vowel you wish to give my ears. Off you go.
Quand j'ai pris la photo,
I can hear you. Thank you. That is how it's done. Back you go. Go again. Quand j'ai pris or quand j'ai commencé à prendre, communicate your vowels to me. And every vowel has to have a choice of bottom or top. Every vowel has to have a choice of bottom or top vibration. Okay, off you go.
Quand j'ai pris la photo, elle a très tendue.
But your voice is cutting out. Now, the microphone's not helping that. The fact is the computer's not helping that. But if you were A, close to the microphone, B, if you sustained with your chest, it wouldn't cut out. Okay. Notice people that telephones and, you know, the internet and general signals, that sort of thing that happens with the voice, it's absolutely mortel in French. It's super dangerous for French. You can't understand it. Okay? English, we do this sort of thing, don't we, to make it, yes, I will see, you know, it gets across. If you're already going a bit rather than mentioning no names, people with very good voices but who don't like to join words sometimes, yeah, then it's fucking awful on the phone. We can't understand you. Okay, so join and go through again.
Quand j'ai pris le photo.
No. Quand j'ai pris, slide, not quand j'ai pris. There's no glottal. There's no. Oh, quand j'ai pris la photo, or one slide.
Quand j'ai pris la photo.
Lovely, now, but with a small amount. Quand j'ai do this because you're better than that. Put your lips. Oui, alors quand j'ai pris la photo, or one push on the chest.
Quand j'ai pris la photo.
That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Did everybody hear how clear that was? Lovely. And again, next bit. Don't do any weird pauses. Yeah, she was really tense, whatever. No, she was really relaxed and he was really tense.
Elle a l'air très détendue et il est un peu tense.
Un peu what? What's the word for tense?
Tendu.
What's the word for tense?
Tendu.
Good. Go again. Elle avait l'air très décontractée et lui, il était très tendu. And again?
Elle est très détendue et lui, elle a l'air.
Elle avait l'air très détendue et lui, il était, well, I suppose, tendu, but it'd be silly to say tendu, détendu. Sauf me, lui, il avait l'air. Elle avait l'air très décontractée, et lui, il avait l'air très tendu. She's décontractée and he's tendu.
Elle a l'air très décontractée et lui, elle est très tendue.
Good. Crispé, you can also say crispé. I said to him, are you happy that she said yes? I said to him, are you happy that she said yes?
Je lui ai dit,
let's be frank, Sig would have looked at him and said, dude, you can do better to her. I mean, really, Sig would have been vicious, but yeah, off he goes. So I said to him, are you happy that she said yes?
Je lui ai dit, est-ce que tu es content qu'elle ait dit oui?
Good. Slide it through for me one go. Est-ce que tu es content qu'elle ait dit oui?
Est-ce que tu es content qu'elle ait dit oui?
No, that's not slid. Est-ce que tu es content qu'elle ait dit oui?
Est-ce que tu es content qu'elle ait dit oui?
Anybody here on the phone when if you don't have join, it just does a bit of a weird shitness. Yeah, all right. Lovely. He said, yeah. I don't know why, but when they take my photograph, I look like an 11-year-old at school. He was like, I was like an 11-year-old on school photo day. So he said, I don't know why, but when they take my photograph, I always look like an 11-year-old.
Il a dit, je ne sais pas pourquoi, mais...
Can anybody hear the join? There's no join going on. Back to the join. Stuart, I'm coming for you with this technique, just to warn you. We were going to do this, but we haven't had an organised week of this. We were going to do this when I know everybody's good, but Tom's been away for 2 weeks and I didn't want to do it without Tom. I fucking love Tom. I'd go through the road for him, but basically he really needed this and he's not been able to do this class for 2 weeks. He's been doing the earlier class. So that was why it got shelved, but we are doing this connection thing. All right, good. Go again, Maggie. Connect, join.
Je ne sais pourquoi, mais quand quelqu'un prend mon photo, j'ai en apparence comme un enfant.
Don't stop doing it because you've been doing it all the way through and it sounded grand. It sounded absolutely grand.
Quand quelqu'un prend une photo de moi, j'ai l'apparence d'une enfant de 11 ans.
Did you see how we lost it?
Yeah.
You don't sound suddenly something other than English just because you're thinking about what's coming up. You don't, oh shit, Maggie's actually from, Germany and she's been hiding it all along and she's just been doing this fake English accent and you stay English so you can stay French just because you need to think about something, good. Yeah, anyway, we started talking, we had a laugh. And I said, did you know he was going to ask you? And she was like, no, and then I can't remember. And she said, oh, we're not from around here. We're from South London somewhere. And it was just the nicest. He just looked like one of those kids that just, they didn't even look like the sort that normally even go to a park. And the fact that he tried to do this and go to this really lovely little garden, I thought was so, so nice. So I was just like, sometimes you need a fairy godmother. So I was like, do you know where's really beautiful? There's this so and so and so and so with these petals, these whatever. I'll just send you some of the shit that it was by. So I said, it's your moment. I said, it's your moment. But will you allow me to show you a better place for these photos? It's your moment, but will you allow me to show you a better place for these photos? It's just like really nice sort of like stuff in the background and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, so say for me, it's your moment, but will you allow me to show you a better place for these photos? And can you do that, Stuart? It's your moment, but will you allow me to show you a better place for these photos? Microphone.
Now you got the dog barking. Okay. C'est ton moment.
Nice twang, nice voice, nice join. There's two of them. It's your moment, but will you allow me to show you a better place for the photographs?
Est-ce que tu permets de voir?
Can I update all of you because you're all quite advanced now? I could stop that barking with one maneuver. Now you've all gotten this whole use Esker to ask a question. Ditch it. Is there a way to ask your question without Esker? Do you want me? Vous voulez que je vous montre? Stuart, are you hungry? T'as faim? Tu as faim? Use voice a bit more now. When it's super formal, by all means. If you're linking interrogatives and you're a bit stuck, by all means. But now, as long as you're vouvoying somebody, and as long as you know, whatever, try tone of voice a bit more, you guys. Just try dropping a few S's, yeah? Like, vous voulez que je vous montre? Or si vous voulez, je peux vous montrer. You know, vous voulez que je vous montre? Just drop a few S's. Do you want me to show you a better place? Just say that. Do you want me to show you a better place?
Vous voulez que tu me montres meilleure place?
Endroit would be better here. Go again. There's something a little bit odd going on with the verb. Do you want me to show you? Vous voulez que je vous... What verb is going to come next? Vous voulez que je vous... What verb is going to come next?
Montre.
Montre. And we got montrer from you before the first time, yeah? So, vous voulez que je vous montre. Okay. That was just a muscle memory from vous montrer, as if vous were doing the verb, okay? Un meilleur endroit. Vous voulez que je vous montre un meilleur endroit. Vous voulez que je vous montre un meilleur endroit.
Vous voulez que je montre un meilleur endroit pour photo.
I mean, liking what you're saying. I was just enjoying the little cloud of a dog that was just floating behind your head. Good. I took several photographs with their camera, and I said, "Do you drink?" And he was like, "Oh yeah." Because you know, you got to check them. You know, they looked Hindu, they didn't look Muslim, but I was like, and then I told them like a really cool little tiny hidden little pub just near where they are that would be really, really nice. And I rang the pub. I rang the pub and said, listen, I've just sent some people to you. They've just gotten engaged. I said, they're two completely lost motherfuckers from South London. I said, he's trying to pull this together. I told him how to get to Primrose Hill and all of this business to say that they could get on top of London and see the view and all of this stuff. And then I rang the pub. They'd set off in my direction. And then I rang the pub and was like, listen, there's two people coming. And then I don't know why, because I've got a permanently broken heart at the moment, as you know. But I paid for a bottle of champagne for these people. I mean, I'd only had a 20-minute conversation with them about shit. Admittedly, she'd enjoyed talking dresses and bullshit with a gay from whatever, West Hampstead. But, you know, I was like writing down all this stuff that they could do and go and all this business. And I fucking rang the pub and like a fucking idiot, I paid for a bottle of champagne and was like, and they walked in and I said, and I paid over with a card. And I knew they were definitely going because he literally screen capped where it was and all of this business. And I think I'd said, I will ring and book you a thing. This is because it's Sunday afternoon, everybody were doing roast dinner. I'll ring and book you a place. So I knew they were definitely going. Fucking hell. He rang me back later, the guy. He'd asked the pub guy for the telephone number and said, I don't think it's like a, you know, whatever, too much of a data thing. If somebody just bought me this and just like, and you could hear her crying in the background. And he's going, you're so nice. And I said, I'm not a nice person. I'm a bitter person, but you pair are lovely. And I said, it's not about me. He's the guy that's done this. I said, I just wanted you to have nice memories rather than, oh, this dickhead tried, but he didn't actually manage it. Do you know what I mean? She says, oh my God, it was so, so lovely. So Stuart, to say to me, I rang the pub and using my credit card, I bought them a bottle of champagne.
J'ai téléphoné à le pub.
Well done. Have you all caught what Stuart did there? Téléphoner à was appelé is direct, but téléphoner is indirect. Good man, Stuart. But if it's à and le.
Au pub.
What's it?
I think utiliser mon carte bleue.
Good point. Carte bleue is normally your current account, like your checking account, your sort of like the account that you use, not your savers, not for credit, not for my carte bleue. It's also just generically, credit card payment. So you can just say ma carte. Just ma carte is absolutely fine. Yeah. So I booked them. I bought them a bottle of champagne with my card. Off you go.
Je leur acheter.
No, you go and do gorgeous work, like realizing it'll be leur, because you're buying the bottle of champagne, not them. And then you make the auxiliary à, which all of you still do. Je leur ai. Yeah, come.
Je leur ai acheté.
Do you understand what I'm saying? All of you, from time to time, drop into à, either as a pronunciation or mentally for the auxiliary for je. There ain't no à with je. Je leur ai. Are you?
Yeah, the is left over from the to. It's really not the other way. It's left over as a to Luke. Luke. It's left over.
Yeah. Okay. Je leur ai acheté. I bought them a bottle of wine, a bottle of champagne. Okay?
Je leur ai acheté une bouteille de champagne.
Good. Colin. I didn't drink any, but I drank some. When did I go with Robbie and Anthony? I drank some Friday night. I didn't drink any, but I drank some Friday night.
Je n'ai pas beau. Je n'aime pas bu.
Look at Auntie Lukey. Look at Auntie Lukey. Let's look at Auntie Luke. We need some fucking light to look at Auntie Luke. Oh, and Luke said, "Let there be light." What a fucking difference. What have I told you? Don't use no. 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 Don't even go to use no. Side note: ne pas, ne jamais before an infinitive, and negative commands with the pronoun. But apart from that, try not to use no. Hang on, I've got something in my asshole. Oh, it's my rose gold steam cleaner. Ugh, more on that later. Oh, God, you know I love housework, but Christ, I'm loving this. So don't use no. Next thing, Colin, at your level, all of you should know, unless there's an infinitive involved, that most of the time just come straight in with the pronouns before you even need to think about the verb. That could be auxiliary or that could be otherwise. Whatever your level, beginner or advanced, you can crack this. So you just go, I, him, it, give. I, him, it, have given. Deal with the pronouns first, Colin. I shouldn't hear pause until you've got the pronouns that are necessary out the way. Yeah? All right. So I drank some. Before we even look at drank, what's the pronoun for some I'm going to need here?
Oh.
There you go. So before you even consider the verb, what is I and some together?
Jean.
And then you can sit on it. Pardon the expression. How Maggie got her down payment is her own business. J'en ai, and then you can work it out. J'en ai bu. Yeah, that's the French way to do it. Yeah, do your pronouns first. All right. So I didn't drink some, but I drank some Friday night. Off you go, Colin. I didn't drink any, but I drank some Friday night.
Je n'ai pas bu, mais j'en ai bu le vendredi soir.
Good, vendredi soir, because le vendredi soir would mean on a Friday generally. I can hear in your brain you going pronoun first there. I can hear it. Lovely. All right. Good. Colin, I had done a class with my friend Nina. Not Nina from the group, a Swedish girl called Nina. Well, woman, beautiful woman. I had done a class with my friend Nina.
J'ai fait une cour avec.
I'm bored. I had done. I had done.
Eu fait.
When will the day come when I have to stop explaining the pronunciation of the sound va once a fucking lesson and teaching Americans had? I had done. I had done. I shouldn't have to stress it. You're hearing me talk about something in the past and I'm giving you a previous past. That is the pluperfect. I had done a class with my friend Nina. Off you go.
J'avais fait.
Say that for me properly. Pronounce that for me properly. I had done.
J'avais fait.
Better. All right?
J'avais fait un cours avec Nina.
Good. Lovely. All right? Nice accent. But j'avais, j'étais, don't go, je m'étais, go straight to these, hats. Okay. I was a bit, I would admit, I was a bit sad and lonely. And I went for a walk. I did. I thought, fuck it, I'll walk all the way home. I was a bit sad and lonely and I went for a walk.
J'étais un peu triste et seul.
Because it's solitaire, but yeah, lovely.
Solitaire.
And I went for a walk.
Et je suis allé pour marcher.
It's not wrong, but je me suis baladé would do it for you. Je me suis baladé. Yeah, okay. Let me say je me suis baladé.
Je me suis baladé.
Lovely. Nathan, I met a guy I knew called Robbie. No, what I do, yeah. I don't tend to go out in Soho, although I'm proud to be gay. It's not really my thing. I don't tend to go out in Soho, although I'm proud to be gay. It's not really my thing.
J'ai pas tendance à sortir à Soho, bien que je sois gay, c'est pas vraiment mon truc.
Mon truc, lovely. But somebody had told me about a nice bar on the roof of a new hotel. Somebody told me about a nice bar on the roof of a new hotel.
Mais quelqu'un m'avait dit...
No, careful. Don't lose your powers. Don't use your French powers. Quelqu'un m'avait what?
Quelqu'un m'avait parlé d'un bar.
Talk about. You're going to use talk about. Yeah. Yeah. What's the Rod Stewart song? I don't wanna talk about it. Yeah. Such a young, youthful voice. Parler de. Yeah, not dire de. Okay. Hence, j'en ai parlé, not je l'ai dit all the time. Okay. So say for me, somebody told me about a bar on the roof of a new hotel.
Quelqu'un m'avait parlé d'un bar sur le toit d'un nouveau hôtel.
Good. Okay. And I bumped into, so Robbie, and this is really weird. I recognized the guy before Robbie appeared. Denise, I recognized the guy before Robbie appeared. This chap, Anthony, this chap is his, for context, this is his boyfriend. And I'd seen, Robbie's a dance teacher. He's in, although he was kind of saying it wasn't. Well, I shouldn't be revealing private comments. But he's in the, he teaches, but he's in the, Elton John has written a musical based on The Devil Wears Prada. And this chap is in this at the moment, yeah. But yeah, he's a good guy. So I've seen his boyfriend on social media. I'm going, oh yeah, nice looking couple. And I recognized this guy. And I was like, it's the first time that I've ever seen a face of somebody who's not famous. If I suddenly saw Sharon Stone, I'd go up there, But it's the first time, Denise, I've ever seen a face of somebody who's not famous, but who I know through social media. It was the weirdest thing. So say for me, I recognized his boyfriend before Robbie appeared.
J'ai reconnu son copain avant
before Robbie appeared.
Avant que Robbie soit apparu.
Say for me, he appeared. Il a.
There
we go.
Oui.
So avant que Robbie.
Avant que Robbie est apparu.
Gorgeous work. Couple of things to go over, or to take from that, rather, to tell other people. Firstly, apparaître versus paraître. That appears a bit weird. That seems a bit weird. It's apparaît, just the paraître. Apparaître is like physically, rabbit out of a hat, you know, something appears. Verb have, il a apparu, okay? Different set. Paraître and apparaître, different verb. Avant que, correctly employed, because I recognized Anthony before Robbie appeared. Different person, avant qu'il ait. The head often makes a double joint, a double jump, sorry. So you'll go avant qu'il ait, subjunctive, knowing that have goes to a, and then you'll hear a as est, and you'll convert est to swear. So sometimes people end up jumping it twice. Do you know what I mean there, Nathan? You're nodding, yeah? So, yeah, be careful with that. Good, well done, Denise. One more for me, Denise. One more for me.
Luke,
you've got to go, my love.
I just have a question. No, I just have a question.
Yeah, sure. What's your question?
In Nathan's sentence, I think it was he told me or I told him. Why was it j'avais instead of j'ai?
He'd. Is it just that I said he'd told me and that you didn't hear that? Is it he?
Oh, I guess I didn't hear that. Okay.
Yeah. Right. What's the point I'm trying to make here? You should feel the aves and the etes. I really generally do. I make jokes, but you know, it was sad how it ended. But I love my ex-husband very much, and I obviously love my daughter, who has an American passport as well as access to others. But basically, Americans don't favour the pluperfect in common speech as much as Brits, and that's completely fine. It's completely correct to not have to do it all the time. And also, Brits are much more likely to, when they do it, to use "d" rather than, you know, had. But it shouldn't be on the clarity, also because we're using English to practice French, but we won't eventually be using French. So it's really not this listening to had from me that you should be sensitive to. If we are talking about a sentence, and I can't remember what you know, Nathan's one was, but if it's you're talking about something in the past, and this thing is something that happened before that past, it shouldn't be from the English of whether we here had to get that pluperfect. It should just be kind of, you know, that's obviously a pisser if you're coming up with that sentence first and then thinking of something else, you know, and which is fine to then not do it. But generally, it's better in French to sort of feel that that's going to be, you know. So, oh, I saw Nina yesterday. I'd seen Nina, you know, j'avais vu, you know, it's totally common in English for people to go, oh, I saw Nina yesterday. I saw her in January, but it's just a little bit more in French that you hear like, oh, j'ai vu Nina hier. Si je l'avais vu en janvier, mais you know, it's just a little bit of a thing to develop rather than from the English, right? Good question. Very good question. Denise, done. Maggie, yeah. And so basically, Maggie, I could barely hear him talk to me. Yeah, I could barely hear him talk to me. Oh, sorry, I apologise. I missed a bit of grammar out. I approached him and said, I know you from Instagram. I approached him and said, I know you from Instagram.
Je l'ai approché.
Come and sit on Auntie Lukey's lap. Don't ring the authorities. And we're all going to do a bit of reading together, because this one is a very common ABC verb. But hang on, let me find it. It really, I can't believe I'm saying this, but with an advanced group, it's safe to do some reading stuff because you're not about to start visualizing everything. Okay. Send. Can you all click on the link that I've please sent you? Okay. What is the verb to approach? Well, I approached him find me there the section that talks about what I'm after. What straight away should you be looking for if I approached him? What straight away should you be looking for there in a dictionary? Right, straight away with verbs, Maggie, in a dictionary, ascertain whether it is a person or a non-person. So in other words, him.
Okay.
Yeah, is him a person or a non-person?
Is a person, yeah.
So were you looking the French version of things, you should looking at quelque chose versus quelqu'un. Yeah, and were you looking the English version of things, you should be looking at somebody versus something. Always hunt for that in a dictionary. Yeah. That is when we get what I call the dictionary infinitive. Yeah?
Yep.
What is the dictionary infinitive to approach somebody that is there, Maggie?
S'approcher de.
That's right. So would you say for me, I approached Luke?
Je me suis approché de Luc.
Good. Arose by any other name. What do I call those verbs? It's a reflexive verb with the dick. What is it?
A reflexive verb with a dick.
Yes, but that's to explain what as valid as that is as terminology. What do I use? Nathan, where are you? It looks very interesting. Are you in some tool shed or something?
No, I'm in my dad's pawn shop.
Your dad has a pawn shop?
Yep.
Nothing else in life interests me as much as this right now.
Yes, if you want any sabers or antique fishing poles, I can hook you up.
My grandpa had one he brought back from Japan in the war and stuff, which was like a bit emotional because like you killed someone for this, but like he didn't kill them for the thing. He had to kill them or he'd be killed, but he did have one. Wow. And I thought Maggie was the only porn star. Oh my God. Does he hate or like that show? You know, the guys that like do all of that.
I mean, it's like a mix because it gets people to like trust it more and, you know, come into the shop, but it's really unrealistic because they'll be like, you know, we'll call in our signature expert. He'll be over in 10 minutes and then he'll like, you know, they'll whatever. It's just not how you do it in real life.
No. Oh my God, I think that's so cool. Yeah, I think that's really, really cool. You don't tend to have the same antiques shop culture that we have in the States, like porn. Oh, the word, but you know, your vowel is different for pornography and pawn shop, whereas ours is the same vowel for both. Do you know what I mean? You go porn and porn, you know, whereas like ours will be the same for both, so it sounds really inappropriate. But we tend to have more like antique style shops, but there's quite a lot of crossover with some really cool old stuff in those. I really enjoyed that, like in the States, massively. Yeah, that's cool. So basically, Maggie, se rapprocher de ABC. Yeah, se rapprocher de moi. Okay. Say to me, I approached him. Maggie, I approached him.
Je me suis approché de lui.
Good. Say it at speed.
Je me suis approché de lui.
Yeah. I said, I know you. Your boyfriend's one of my friends. I know you. Boyfriend's one of my friends.
Je le connais.
I know you. Je te connais.
Je te connais, ton copain est un de mon ami.
Un de mes amis.
Un de mes amis.
Close the teeth. Un de mes amis.
Un de mes amis.
Good. Lovely. Colin.
Luke, I'm so sorry I have to.
That's all right, my darling girl. I know it's
Thanks
late.
so much. Bye,
Good. Colin, we started talking and I said, do you guys really want to be here? It's really noisy. So we got on really well. So we started talking and I said, do you guys really want to be here? It's really noisy.
On a commencé à parler et j'ai dit...
Pause. What adjective? Oh. Luke, you have a horrible life. What preposition is there after the word commencer?
Commencer à...
Good. Let me hear it. I don't even disbelieve that you said it. I just didn't hear it sufficiently twangy enough. A goes higher on the commencer. I don't mean stress it. don't go commencer à. Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. I just mean like, on a commencé à go there, okay? Off you go.
On a commencé à parler.
Good. You bounced it. You don't need to bounce it. Just go by the à. On a commencé à parler, okay? Or what's the fancy verb to start doing something, Colin, which is a reflexive verb? Se mettre à. Yes? Yeah? Se mettre à. Do something. How would you say she started crying?
Elle s'est mise pleurer.
And still. What is the verb I just gave you?
Mettre à.
No, I didn't. What is the verb I just gave you?
Se mettre à.
Thank you. What else, amongst anything else, most obviously, is se mettre à as a kind of verb? It is a
reflexive verb.
Good. It is a reflexive verb with a dick, quite specifically, isn't it? Because it's got a preposition on the end. Okay? If it is a reflexive verb with or without a dick, what do we use when we go into the past participle? What system do we use with a reflexive verb with or without a dick in the past participle? In the past tense, sorry. What system do we use?
The ABC.
No.
Poetry past. Yeah.
Thank you. What's the poetry for he? What's just the poetry for he?
Il sait.
Thank you. Je me suis, tu, t'es, il sait. So he said to me he started, what did he do? She started crying.
Elle s'est mise de pleurer.
Pleurer
Pleurer.
is several things in French. Firstly, it is a polite way of avoiding to say putain. Secondly, it is mashed potato. Yeah. Elle s'est mise à pleurer. Yeah? That's it. So Colin said me they started crying. Pleurer. Using se mettre à, they started crying.
Elles se sont mettre à pleurer.
Would you please repeat for me poetry past? Just say that. Just say poetry past. Just say that for me in English. Poetry past.
Poetry past.
Well, then you even said past rather than past. The past bit is what? The normal past word. So what is the past tense of the word mettre? Normally, j'ai
mis.
So nice twang, nice twang. So if you're using a poetry past, ils se sont, past word. That's how it works. Whether it's an ABC or not. So if you go, they started.
Elles se sont mis à pleurer.
We're not Spanish, the word for he or they or anything. There's not elle. You know, ellos, ils se sont.
Ils se sont pleurer. Ils se sont à pleurer.
The verb is se mettre à, and we've just discussed the past participle.
Ils se sont mis à pleurer.
Ils se sont mis à pleurer. We did the link.
Ils se sont mis à pleurer.
Very common way of saying start doing something. Yes. Ils se sont mis à pleurer. All right. Good. Good. Yeah. Great. So basically, whatever. We started talking. On s'est mis à parler, and I said to them, Stuart, do it for me. I said to them, it's too noisy. Do you want to go elsewhere? I said to them, it's too noisy. Do you want to go elsewhere? I said to them.
Yeah, oops, where did I go? Yeah, lost you. Oh, God. Oh, that's.
Follow my voice. Follow my voice. We can
yeah.
hear you. We can see you. You don't need to see us. I told them. No, sorry. I said to them, it's too noisy. Do you want to go elsewhere?
Je leur ai dit, tu veux, we're going to go somewhere, I forget what it was.
It's too noisy.
C'est trop bruyant.
Good. Do you want to go somewhere else? I'm liking the fact that you tried to ditch Esker. Good memory. You're talking to two chaps. Do you want to go somewhere else? We're talking to two people. We're talking to two people. Vous voulez aller?
Vous allez.
No, vous voulez aller. Do you want to go? Vous voulez aller?
Not vous allez?
No. Do you want to go? We need the want first. Vous voulez aller? You want to go? Vous voulez aller? Yeah.
Vous voulez aller.
What's the word for elsewhere?
D'ailleurs.
D'ailleurs or ailleurs? Well done for being close. Is it d'ailleurs or ailleurs? That's it.
Yeah.
D'ailleurs means like by the way on a similar topic.
Denise's expression told me that she knew that.
Say that again.
Denise's expression told me that.
Oh, did she do?
I gave a little look.
Who is it that nods on the Thursday sometimes? Colin nods if I say something that like he approves of the technique of what I'm explaining for the very adorable but needs a kick at the arse to stay decent action edge. Colin goes and nods when he understands and he agrees, and it's very nice. It's very encouraging. Nina used to do it in the advanced class as well. Like if she felt that somebody had really made improvement or something, she used to go like, "Oh, that sounds really good," which is very nice. Good, lovely. Yes, we basically went somewhere else. And the waitress was from the Ukraine. God love her. God love her. Yeah, she'd come over here with her husband, and he had to go back and fight. And she obviously put him on an airplane. Like you're living in a cosmopolitan city, just, you know, whatever, working in great hotels and all this business. But the state of the world means you have to drive him to Heathrow and give him a hug goodbye and not know if you're ever going to see him again. It's just ridiculous that we're still in this kind of situation, isn't it? You know, we watch documentaries about the Second World War, and the fact that life is still like this is just horrible. But he's all right. But he was in this battle where, and they're both okay, but he was fighting his own cousin, neither of whom wanted to be there, neither of whom, you know, wanted to be there. But this is the ridiculous nature of the modern warfare. They've all got mobile phones, and they were telling the family, they're going, "We're here, I'm here." You know, oh, it's just terrible. But yes, we went to this little hotel, and it was really, really good. So I did drink some champagne then. And I try not to drink, but it was like a nice moment because this chap, yeah, I try and make things nice for people. I know that's really shocking for anybody that's ever worked with me as a teacher, but I really do. Like if I see somebody having, so this guy had just come down for the first time to be with his boyfriend, that whatever, and I was like, oh, let's go somewhere better and all of this business. So lovely, so good. So it's been a week marked by nice events for other people. Good. Things I want to do. Oh shit, hang on, just Sig's messaging me, one sec. She's showing me some food. Things I want to do is just state that we're gonna do this voice like thing. We must do a workshop on that. We really, really must. And you do need part 2 on the causative at some point. I must do that. So having now taught you all that you put the direct and indirect together as pronouns, there are examples which I referred to last time, and I was like, there are ways of doing it, not doing it this way. That needs to be your go-to. All right, that needs to be your go-to. Good. 1 second, just let me just tell Sig I'm going to be 5 minutes. Send me a picture for dinner. Yeah, why have I got that? What the fuck? I'm sending it you. This is the most un-Sig like dinner. Sig is such a vegetables eater. Yeah, let me turn the thing off. If anybody's watching at home, Kofi link underneath, yada yada yada. I'll upload these at some point. Let me get rid of this.